So I think if you're debating on whether to do it destination style or adventure style or locally, I think a lot of it just comes down to kind of what your priorities are. I think a lot of people have the mindset and they want to do it that way, but they get a lot of pushback.
Right,
They
right.
get a lot of pushback from family. I think I've talked to couples who are like, we really want to do a destination wedding or an elopement. We really want to elope in Yosemite or Glacier, where that is, but
Yeah.
our parents don't want us to go do that because they want, the traditional thing with the family and everything there. One of the cons is that you typically don't have, for an elopement, you don't have your closest people there with you typically. I've done elopements. I would kind of consider an elopement with your immediate family. If they show up for the ceremony, the vow exchange, you can still consider it an elopement. But once you get much more than that, and they're involved with a lot of stuff, then it becomes a little more of a, there's a more of a timeline. It gets more strict. It gets a lot of logistics to work out. And that kind of the beauty of the elopement is that you don't have all that stuff. You have a timeline, you have a schedule, but it's kind of flexible. You just kind of do what you want to do. If the sun goes somewhere, you want to go get some good photos somewhere, you do it. And so there's a lot more flexibility when you have an elopement style, adventure style elopement. If you do a destination wedding, you got the experience of going to that place, which is awesome. And a lot of times people will use that as an excuse to take their family and friends with them to that place and let them experience that place that they love or that place that they want to go visit for the first time. The con is it just takes lots of planning to go there and get 50, 75, 100 people to Hawaii or to Montana who are coming
Right.
from Ohio. I did a wedding of a couple who brought about 50 or 60 people to Ohio. There's a lot of logistics.
Right.
They were all about the experience. They wanted their family and friends to experience the outdoors, and they led like hikes and did boat rides and all this kind of stuff. And so it was centered around the wedding, but the experience was a huge piece of it. And so there are definitely pros and cons.